Hello everyone and welcome back to Day Trading Recap Day 25. So today was really unfortunate to say the least. Basically this was just a rip move. What we had here is off market open, our biases longs, a little bit of high impact news here, but really we were waiting for retracement, which we got here, and then we actually inverse the retracement, and then we push all the way down here. Then this becomes a rip move. And then off this, literally what we're doing is is the thing we're normally doing. Wait for break of structure, retracement, candle closure, and then stops below lows, targets up here. And we didn't quite get all the way up here. I know my chart's kind of a mess. It's like fair value gaps here, this order block here. I can just clear some of it out to make it a little easier. Yeah, it's better. So there's honestly a lot to go over today. So really what there is here is the reason price did not get up to this low, or at least like this is in theory why, is because we form 5 minute high here, 5 minute high here. Okay, great. Price could probably get up, take out all these. The only problem with that is we only formed 5 minute highs up here and didn't form 5 minute highs right here on S&P, which makes this high pretty much irrelevant to the point where it's not even there like this. And then it's like the only other 5 minute high to target is this high all the way up here. So then it's like, okay, bro, price isn't going to get all the way up here if it doesn't even have a high right there. So really, off that, this high right here just isn't even a valid price target. And then also, you're like thinking, okay, where would be a valid price target? Literally right here in this fair value gap, right? Let me go over it real quick. So there's this fair value gap here, right? The reason price wouldn't reverse off that and wouldn't reverse off this 5 minute high right here is because we formed the 5 minute high on S&P, but not right here on NASDAQ. So price would ideally want to push higher than that into something that both confluences have in common and then reverse, which it could be this fair value gap right here, but chances are that's literally the same thing of price hitting this low and then reversing. Chances are we can probably push into this fair value gap because also, if you're thinking about it, if price wanted to continue moving lower to catch a small little reversal off this, what would happen? Would price reverse off the first gap? No, it would go up, reverse off the second fair value gap, then price would want to go down and move lower. So realistically, that's what we should have been looking at, but that unfortunately did not happen. First trade we took, yeah, it was enter right here, target's up here, not a valid target. And to top it all off, we entered into the fair value gap that price was likely to reverse off of because look, price pushed into here, then we get a retracement, push a little higher, and then it's just like price doesn't want to get all the way up here. So it reversed. And to be real, like second trade, this is not the second trade. This is the second trade right here because we have break, fair value gap, and then we get closure out of that. Stops or enter right here, stops below the order block just for a little more security. To be real, stops could have gone right below the fair value gap, and then we could have been risking, then we could have had a way higher risk to reward. But I was just playing it safe, which honestly doesn't matter. Get stopped out either way. Really, the issue with this trade is because you're trading after the move already happened. The only reason I didn't realize that was because at the time I was thinking, well, we haven't taken out any like serious 5 minute lows here. And I'm thinking, oh, well, we just formed a 15-minute low right here. Price has got to hit this because we haven't had a serious reversal yet. But what I did not factor in was that this was the reversal right here of this like here, and plus it's 11 o'clock. Like, it's stupid. Like, last Friday when we had our rip up of high impact news, the reason we were allowed to take the second trade was because we didn't already get our reversal move to take out lows, and because the lows were like here, 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 and here. It was like so many stacked up equal lows. Price was bound to go through them. This isn't even a low on both time frames, and then this is way too high up. Even if there's no low here, like all the way up here, like price isn't gonna get up there if it can't even get up here first. And also right here, there's equilibrium from this side of this low. That's not that important. To be real, it's like just the fair value gap you want to look out for. But what I also have to go over now is basically what we should have done to just top it off. So really shouldn't have taken this trade too late in the day. Our move already happened, and shouldn't have taken this trade because we were already in the confluences and targets were way too off. Stops are fine though. I like my stops have gotten better. To be real, the only trade I could actually see us taking would be off of some interesting off of like confluence that I don't use, which is fib closure. We close above 79% on the fib, and then we literally get a retracement using the same tool. As you can see, price hits just below 5 on the retracement. Candle closure off that. You couldn't really put stops down here. Where stops would likely go would be right down here, and then literally take profit, break even, call it a day. That's the trade you should have taken. If we're being honest, that's what we should have taken. That's what should have happened today. Oh, yeah, just realistically, it's kind of stupid today. We lost like 500. It was 250 on the first trade, 250 on the second trade. Uh, yeah, just not the most favorable day. To be real, this is like if we're talking like what we should have done versus what trade we could have taken, this was the trade we could have taken. What we should have done is after we got this move up into where we would want to take profit before getting a break of structure and retracement, which we get after pushing into that zone, what we should have done is not traded. And then what happens? Price goes off this point and reverses. As soon as we get take profit, it'd be like, okay, we already hit our take profits. We couldn't enter. So what are we gonna do? We're not gonna trade today. That's yeah, that's what should have happened. Yeah, but to be real, I do also need to backtest this. I just wanted to get this out of the way so I could clear my charts because it is just a mess. Like look at S&P 500 too. It's just absolutely crazy. Like look at this. After we get this move, we rip down and then we go in a straight line the entire day. Look, you can draw an entire box around this whole area. Pure right side consolidation the whole day. Not even moving up or down, just moving in the same freaking direction all day. So yeah, clear the charts. Where's the clear button? There we go. Okay, yeah, really just a little unfortunate. A little bit of unexpected stuff. I haven't really been over something like this where like the lows aren't the same. But now we know, except it's not like I don't actually know because of the fact that like if this take profit zone like doesn't matter that it like wasn't on both time frames. I'm pretty sure if it's not on both time frames, it's not a good target. I still need to go back look at my previous days where this has worked in theory and see if both time frames need to have it. But yeah, to be honest, just a little unfortunate. Take profits where I thought price would be able to get up here, which is why I entered. Really, that's the only thing that kind of threw us off. So to be honest, just gotta not do that. Understand that if the high isn't on both pairs, like it's likely price does not feel the need to go up to it. So yeah, that's actually it. We're down unfortunately about $850 on the week. So we're gonna and on the month we're down like I don't even know like 3K. Oh, it's rough. Anyways, we are unfortunately gonna have to wait till November to do the funded challenge instead of October because we were not profitable on August. Still doesn't matter though. I know eventually we'll be profitable. Ah, but anyways, subscribe to the channel if you guys want more trading recaps. Leave a comment down below if you need help with anything trading related, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the weekly analysis. Like 7 probably. I don't know what day it is.